Welcome, my name is Kat, this is my channel Kat Canso, and this is my extra. I can be found on Instagram under Kat Canso, and today I'm doing a not so blind unboxing of the Once Upon a Stitch box from Black Needle Society. I did do a blind unboxing for this, but I was at a retreat and I did it in like 6 minutes flat, and I'm like, you know what? I might add that video to the end because I'm talking real fast and real quiet. But otherwise, I just wanted to do like an actual proper unboxing where I was actually going through the stuff and not just like stressing over it a little bit. So here we go. So here is the box. I did remove the sticker with my address on it, and then the full address is on the back. It does to get a little beat up, and I have one of the items not in the box because I was using it on my weekend. So this box was amazing, or is amazing. Any extras I believe will be on the web, in the vault on probably the 1st. So Sunday, maybe Monday. So Once Upon a Stitch. This is right up my alley. So I'm all fairy tale girl. Cinderella being a favorite, Rapunzel. I love all versions of Cinderella, and hopefully next year I'll have a cosplay based on one of the dolls, which would be really cool, and hopefully I'll get to share that with you. So as per usual, first thing out of the box is the booklet, which includes the spoiler card, a letter from the ladies, and the next box that's currently available for sale, which is the January box. The next box is November, and that one I'll probably be doing a delayed opening for because I will be in Australia for most of November. I will have somebody getting it from my mail for me, but I will not be back until the 20th. So I'm going to have to avoid all the spoilers for probably a week or so, depending on how late they ship the boxes. So then, as I said, January box is the best of Black Needle Society. With Tracy Horner of Ink Circles, who is doing the design, which is really cool because I really like Ink Circles stuff. To the point I'm actually on her Patreon. So I know what's in here, so I'm going to go by the order of the spoiler card just to make my life a little bit easier. So first up, we have the needle minder, which you do not have to tear, just pop. I have already popped it. And it is the Cinderella's Courage needle minder, which, oh my gosh, as I said, Cinderella is one of my favorites, so I love this. Artwork is by Black Needle Society. Don't lose your needles like Cinderella loses her glass slippers. Use this minder to keep them close when the clock strikes midnight and her carriage returns to a pumpkin. So I don't think I have any fairy tale projects currently under the way. I really want to start Mirabilia Cinderella. She may be my start after I finish Vera Mirabilia. Next up is the floss. So pillow box equals floss. Again, I popped it and opened it already, so I know what colors are in here, and they are amazing. So this is Sleeping Beauty Specialty Floss, hand dyed by Rolanda. And here are our colors. How stunning are they? Rolanda created this enchanting thread pack for our September subscribers. What magic will you make with these colors? I have no idea, but I'll find something. So this is True Love's Kiss, the Evil Queen, and a Magical Curse. Sorry. And these are all 8 yards of cotton. Next up is the fabric. So this is hand dyed by Forbidden Fibre Co. and it is called Enchanted Forest. Sorry for the crinkles. There's something about a forest and fairy tales that go hand in hand. What magic might you discover while stitching on this enchanted forest fabric? So it's like a really pale green, pinky brown modeled. The green is washing out because it's green, but that's giving a fairly good representation of the pinky brown color. It is stunning. I am going to need to find a project that I can do on an 8th. It may end up being one of my stitching fairies. I'm debating on whether I want to do all of those on the same fabric or if I do them on a bunch of different pale variegateds. At the moment, pale variegate's winning because I started going through my fabric stash. There is a photo on my stories that'll probably be expiring before this goes up, but I may post that video, just that photo, just in on my Instagram, because I've tripled that already. Next up is a counting pin set. So Belle's counting pin set, designed by the Black Needle Society. So we have a book, we have the rose, and we have Mrs. Potts. Sorry, crinkles, but I need to make it so you can see Mrs. Potts. Oh, and Chip. So they are really cute. I actually use counting pins a lot, so these will come in handy. This is distracted by the singing dishes while trying to count. Use these counting pins inspired by Beauty and the Beast to mark your progress. Next up, has fell out of the pouch, but I found it, is Pinocchio's Wishing Star Charm. So it's just a bead, goes all the way through. Star with like a brown overlay. Again, curated by the Black Needle Society. Hold this star close, make a wish. Use this charm as on a fob, scissor pull, necklace, etc. So this will, these are really cool. Like, not on me. Come on. There. How cool is that? Like, really cool. Splash in the center. Because I'm going to have cut it out. I dropped it and it fell down. Next up is a Once Upon a Time ruled notebook, which are always kind of handy to have, just with the crown at the top. So this will probably go in my stitching stuff because notebooks are handy. Feeling inspired to write your own fairy tale, we've included this notebook, designed by the Black Needle Society. Feeling inspired to write your own fairy tale, we've included this notebook for you to jot down any notes or musings that may strike you while stitching. Next up is Snow White's Poison Apple Candle, which is hand poured by Wick Wish Candle Company. And it is, oh, it's like apple and, what does it say? Ripe apple, crisp autumn leaves, pomegranate seeds. I can just smell the apple. My favorite candle currently is Honeycrisp Apple by, or my favorite like cooler season is Honeycrisp Apple by Bath and Body Works. My favorite is Watermelon Lemonade. It's only available for a real limited time and I haven't managed to get it for the last 2 years. This reminds me of that. So this will be a really like fall Christmassy. Winter Candy Apple is another one I really like too, from Bath and Body Works. So I also got the caramel apple at camp. So between them, I've got a bunch of apple candles that I can't wait to use. The description on this is, it may smell delicious, but we definitely recommend you don't take a bite out of this poison apple candle. We'd hate to see you lose that stitching time while in an enchanted sleep. Next up is the item I've been using. It's another blanket. It is smaller than the other blankets, but this was perfect as a lap blanket when I was at a retreat this weekend. I'm a late night stitcher. I'm still there at midnight. So there was a couple of nights where I was there on my own after midnight, like 1 o'clock in the morning, because I was determined to finish my thread. But here she is. I will get a photo of her. There she is in the forest. So as I said, she is a little bit smaller. She's only like this. But as I said, she's perfect for a single chair. I was using, you know, like a dining chair, so she'll get added to the pile of blankets in my corner. I will occasionally nap on this couch, so having blankets is always a good thing. So the designed by Ali Goldwine. Off to grandmother's house you go. Bring along this blanket to tuck her into bed. Be aware the big bad wolf lurking in the forest. We think he may want to steal it for himself. I did see him when I had it laid out at the retreat. And now, of course, I can't see him. Yeah, nope. I thought I saw him. I could be wrong. But these blankets are the bomb. They're super cozy. They're super soft. And the print seems to be holding up pretty well. So you gotta love that. And then our last item in this box is the Frog Prints pattern by Primitive Hair. So here we go. She's so cute. Once upon a time, there was a talented designer who created a frog prints pattern for the September Black News subscribers. We can't wait to kiss, we mean stitch this month's pattern. So it's 163 by 174, so it's not too big. It is not listed in inches. 30 centimeters. So it's about 12 by 12, so it should fit on an 8. I think. So, but yeah, she's really cute. I really like the border on this one. And as I said, I love stitching fairy tales. So she'll go to my pile of fairy tale patterns that I'm going to work on. So I love everything in this. As I said, fairy tales are right up my alley. Everything is going to be useful. The floss, I need to get better at like changing out flosses, but I will, because I have a large collection of them now, between dyeing them for Live and Dye LA and Black News Society boxes, and I'm starting to just pick up random stuff when I go into stores. So, but that's this box. This should go up tonight. It is the 28th of September. Then I still am only 15 minutes, so I don't feel too bad. I may like put parts of the really rushed version, so you can see a couple of my like blind reaction like expressions, but I was like, I'm gonna get through this so quick. I wasn't really taking the time to pay attention to what was in it, and I don't think I gave it a real good. So here we go. Here is my pretty box. I'm gonna do stuff with this, and next year could be the year of trying to work on all the Black Needle Society patterns, because I've got a ton of them now that I want to stitch. So that might be my goal next year, is as I finish stuff, start Black Needle Society box stuff. So last things is the stitch and read on the back. So a couple of books recommendations and spotlight of some people's pictures from the bee. Yeah, that's the Buzzworthy. People take such cool photos and I do not, so I do not submit them, but I do need to try. I'm just really bad at taking like cool photos, so we'll see what happens. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed my unboxing. Have a good day, and now I'm going to go film my Flosstube. So hopefully you will click on the next link and watch that for me as well. Have a good day.